Today we're getting into the Indian Army Hell March from last year. And this was just a video that came up and was recommended that we should check out because we do military content on the channel. And it seems like this is a pretty renowned video. So I'm interested to see what the Indian Army is packing because we've got into a lot from the U.S., from Russia, from different countries around the world. But it sounds like India does really have a pretty powerful military.
Well, especially because there's their country, they have so many people, right? It's such a large country.
Lots of borders, too, that they have to defend between China and Pakistan, right? And I think the coast as well there. So a lot of different areas that they got to have the capabilities to defend. And I don't know if we're going to get into those capabilities on this one so much, but we are going to see, I think, some of their weaponry on display. And obviously, pardon?
Said a little glimpse.
Yeah, and definitely some of the military personnel. So if you're ready, Sam.
I'm ready.
Let's go.
वंदे मातरम। सुबह सूरज की किरणें आज की सर्द सुबह अभी मानो आंखें खोल रही हैं।
The president. So obviously we're getting into some of the vehicles now, but interesting to see the uniforms off the bat. I mean, some of it resembling the British attire that we've seen before.
What I was thinking as well.
Which would make sense from the British colonial impact. And then they have transitioned to different, headgear, and you've got, the traditional like Hindu wear. It seems like, I'm not sure, guys. Like if I sound ignorant on this, you can always correct me in the comment section. But very, very diverse array of what they're wearing and showcasing already in the first 2 minutes of this.
Yeah, I was going to say I also thought to myself that it looked very similar to some of the British stuff that we've seen, even in the beginning when they were walking through the sand on the horses. Like that kind of reminded me of one of the other parade
Trooping the color that we did.
Yeah. And but then also obviously added on top of that a lot of the cultural impact from their own colors and like you said, the headdresses and their own, like just they're adding their own flavor to it, right?
Yeah.
Which is cool. And now, like you said, we're getting to see some tanks.
Some tanks.
I want to go in a tank.
Sam's a tank, if you didn't know. Tank T-90. Infantry combat vehicles. All saluting the same direction. Rocket system.
It's kind of scary.
Must be pretty hard to be looking to your right and walking straight ahead and in line and being able to do it all together in one motion as a group.
I was thinking that too, especially when they're swinging their arms like that. Like you'd expect it would be like veer you off course.
Yeah.
It's also interesting that, they have a marching band, and I mean, obviously so does British and Britain, and so does America. So it's like, that must be a staple in almost every military operations where they have some sort of affiliation with like a marching band.
Yeah, I think it is an important component, but it also brings camaraderie and everything else, right? But it's the tribal mechanisms that we have. When you hear those drums beating, it's like, okay, that means it's wartime, right?
Yeah. The only other thing I was just going to say quickly that another thing that I noticed is that once we paused it, and we got back into it, the outfits or their uniforms looked more like American soldiers, of what I would relate to American soldiers, the more modern style versus the more classic kind of historical style, the Britain previously.
Mm. Oh, we got a flyby. They went all out.
That's cool.
This is a legit parade.
Got some floats.
Those are some
That's
serious
big.
missiles.
A big guy.
They just keep coming. Wow.
So many people. Policewomen. Look at the camels.
Obviously, we're seeing the girls there. We've seen a lot of women, I feel like, in the military here in the march. A lot of different ages. We've seen young, we've seen old, we've seen so many different uniforms. So clearly, there's a lot of diversity in the Indian military. That's for sure. I did not know what to expect, and I was not expecting that. But they go all out when it comes to their recruitment, clearly, and their design. They clearly invest a lot into the military, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always also found it interesting because a lot of the groups that I noticed were like all women or all men.
Yeah.
They were grouped by that, which is cool. And the camels,
Oh, you were excited for
they
the
were
camels.
like decked out.
No surprise. Sam was ready for the animals. Maybe we'll get elephants.
I love these floats.
This is a pretty epic parade.
So cool.
Modi. That's some monks. Wow.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. Doing like dance performances. Woo!
What? Wow, that's crazy. What is happening?
That's wild.
What? That's what? That's crazy. This is definitely one of the most crazy parades that I've ever seen in my life. Like the fact that it just keeps going and going. I don't know how long this went on for. You guys give us insights down below of like the length of time that this parade went on for. But it just seems like they keep coming. And then in addition to that, how much effort goes into these floats and the performances. Like you obviously minds blown between the both of us of them standing on motorbikes all together. Really
I
wild
was like,
stuff.
holy crap. That's just wild to me. But so far, my favorite part's been the floats. I think the floats are really cool. I've always loved floats at a parade. It's been my favorite part of any parade I've gone to. But just like you said, the intricacies and the detail and the colors and really, really cool.
Yeah, I am impressed, to say the least.
He will execute the victory roll over Kartavya Path.
hundreds of
National
balloons
anthem.
in the colors of the national flag rising in the sky.
Those are some serious guns for the Secret Service there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, that was entertaining for sure. Sam, did you enjoy checking out the parade? We weren't there, but live, but we got to see all of it in action.
Yeah, I think like you said, it was really impressive how much like effort and probably money they put into all of that. I don't really know a ton about India in general, so it was kind of cool to get a closer look into, some of the cultural elements there and their military and just learning a little bit more in general.
Yeah, well, you guys can give us more learnings down below in the comment section if you have any other insights. We checked out something new for the first time from India and got to learn a little bit more, as Sam said, about the culture of the military. And obviously, they put a lot of effort and they know the importance of a strong military.
Yeah.
So give us the insights on that. Let us know if you want us to do any more videos about the Indian military and give us a suggestion. Have a great day, and we'll see you on our next video.
Thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.